Hello, everyone. Welcome to the show. Welcome to Adventures with Danno. All kinds of fun things to talk about tonight. Got some Halloween stuff we're going to go over. Should be a lot of fun. I know I'm starting a little early this week, 7 o'clock. We got some things that we got to get done. We got to get up early tomorrow. We got some things going on tomorrow. I hope you guys have had a great week. It's been really nice. Nice weather up here. There we go. Brighten it up a little. I hope everybody's doing well. So, Halloween. It is coming quickly. Definitely excited for the all the stuff going on. Anybody who saw my zoo video this week, it was a lot of fun. Not a lot of Halloween stuff. So, any of our Cincinnati Zoo watchers out there, the next video we're going to do, we are going to the Halloween event. Not sure if it's going to be the opening weekend here. Might have to go next week. I know we're going to try to get to Kings Island here next or some point this weekend. Hey, Pineapple. Our show, our story. Hey, buddy. Dr. J. How you guys doing? Let me pop you out here so I can see you a little better. Yeah, sorry we had to change the times tonight. Instead of 8, 7 o'clock. It's for the next few weekends, it's gonna kind of be how we can do it. Apparently, I got some updates I gotta install. Well, we're gonna have to wait till after the show for that. So how you guys doing? Having a good week? Enjoying the weather where you are? I know it's starting to get a little cooler here. It was hot today, but hey, Genny, how are you? How's the weather down there in Florida? Has it gotten any cooler? Story says, got the girls with me watching on the big screen. Oh, that's got to be scary. I can see all our cool stuff real well here in the war room. I appreciate all the good feedback you guys gave us with our live show last week. I know the picture quality wasn't very great. It's hard. It's hard for any camera to film at night, no matter what you're doing, especially when there's a lot of fog in the area. I went back and rewatched some of the live show, and I'm like, man, this is terrible. Not that it was terrible; it was fun hanging out with you guys. I mean, that's the whole fun of it. But it was hard to see a lot of stuff. Oh, that's good, Guinea. Yeah, yeah, I'll take 80s in Florida any day. Roxy is crazy excited about watching the updates on Animal Crossing. Yeah, I know Jess is doing that too. There's some, I guess it's an expansion pack or something for $25, which for Nintendo, that's not too bad of a price. I know she loves it. I was looking, I went to Target the other day in the vlog I did, and I saw they had Metroid, a new Metroid game, and I'm considering getting it. I know Nintendo games don't really go down in price; they kind of stay the same. So it's like you're either going to spend $60 or it's never going to get much cheaper. Hey Scott, how are you, bud? Might be going to Kings Island tomorrow, Scott. Don't know what your plans are. I know we want to do the tastings. They have different Halloween themed tasting areas at Kings Island right now. Didn't get to do any of that last week. I basically looped around the park like 3 or 4 different times. I did a video so that I could get everything in the light so that everybody could see everything, because I knew the nighttime thing was going to be a little rough, because it's always hard. The fog. Whenever you have a lot of fog, your camera just constantly wants to autofocus, and it made it really, really tough. But yeah, looking forward to this weekend. Should be a lot of fun. It is supposed to rain tomorrow, but we got ponchos and umbrellas. We should be good. What's your guys' next adventure there? Story? To say Dr. J. I'll call you that if you want. How about Dr. Dre? That was a basketball player. I'll tell you what, I probably watched more football this year outside of the NFL than I ever have. I've been watching a lot of college. I don't know. It's just nothing really. We were taking a huge step here, decided not to renew our Dollywood passes so we can explore more. And we want to go to Carowinds. Hey, there you go. Hey, Holly. Long time no see. How you doing? Yeah, me and Jess have said the next time we go. All right, Dr. J. Yeah, you never say your name in your videos, man. So, I mean, I know you've told me before, but I really don't know. Holly's doing good. That's great. Awesome. Yeah, you should have fun at Carowinds. Um, what was I saying? Oh yeah, me and Jess. The next time we go down to Gatlinburg, we've got to go to Dollywood. I haven't been to Dollywood since I was a kid. Um, I'm not even sure if Jess has or not. I know Jessica's gonna be hanging out with her sister here in a few minutes, so she might be on and off. See what happens. Sometimes we give our names. Yeah, I don't know. I know you guys always say Roxy, so I know your daughter and Ruby. Yeah, you were saying something. What was it that she makes that you really like? I love these kind of videos where I ask everybody questions. Like I'll go out and do something, and then I'll say, "Well, leave in the comments what your favorite Halloween movie is, or what your favorite dinner is, or it's like I love those kind of responses because it keeps my mind going. Keeps us involved, chatting. Kenny says, "My family and I just moved to a great new apartment. We're buying a lot of furnishings and stuff. Busy, busy." Oh, that's awesome. That's great. Yeah, me and Jess keep looking into buying houses, and it's like, man, the prices for houses right now are through the roof because people are just buying them left and right. As soon as they go on the market, boom, sold. Like I don't even get a chance to put a bid in or anything. So I don't know. I guess we're just gonna be stuck here until the housing market crashes again or something. I don't know. Holly says, Are you going to see the new Halloween movie?" Actually, that's part of the reason why I did that early, or the live show early tonight. We'll probably be getting off about 8:30, and then I think me and Jess might watch it on Peacock. Personally, I would rather go to the movie theater and see it, but we got a lot of stuff going on this weekend, and I know there's going to be all kinds of spoilers out there. There'll be all spoilers on YouTube, Facebook, all that. So we'll probably just end up watching on Peacock. I don't know how much it is for the premium, but we'll probably just pay for it for a month. $10, 10, 12, but whatever it is, it's gonna be cheaper than going to the theater. Sure, story. We can't prep for a video. It's just kind of whatever rolls off my tongue. I hear you, man. That's me too. When doing these videos every day, it's like I pretty much just kind of take you guys with me everywhere I go. Yes, rent is crazy. Italian beef, that's what it was. That just sounds good. Now I'll tell you what, there is nothing I love more than grilling out some Italian sausages, man. That is the good stuff. As a matter of fact, we haven't had that in a while. We ordered La Rosa's tonight, which those of you who not around here, La Rosa's is our main pizza joint around here, as you would say. But we got a couple hoagies. Well, I got a hoagie, she got a calzone, and we shared some wings. They got really good wings for a pizza place. It's pretty good. Look it up. It's really good and pretty easy to make. Yeah, I'll check it out, man. Is that the one you said you can make and not screw it up? Oh, I like the meals that you can just kind of throw in the crock pot or throw in a pot and in the stove and let it cook all day. Go to work in the morning, let it cook all day, and it's ready when you get home. I don't know if any of you guys have seen my chicken and dumplings video. Man, I'll tell you what, that is one of the easiest meals to make, and it is the best. It is so simple. Um, you probably just type in Adventures with Danno chicken and dumplings, and that video will come up. Might not have been a hit on YouTube, but it's a hit here in this house. Biscuits and gravy, okay. Yeah, I remember you saying that. I love biscuits and gravy. As a matter of fact, we were at Meyer and Jess didn't want me to film. She gets on me because I like to film everything. You know, I like to film everything and then break it all down, get rid of what I think's boring, which, it's funny. Like some of the silliest stuff that I put on here, the reason why I do is because this is what a lot of people like. It's like some of these shopping videos I do. I'll keep some of the dumb comedy in it. I mean, it's funny, but people like it. I don't know. It's fun to do. It's fun to share our lives with you guys, and I think in a way that's what true vlogging is. Speaking of true vlogging, I bought a little tool today. Um, have you gotten one of those? I got a Gorilla Pod, and I know people use them all the time and everything, but I just started thinking like I need something that can extend, that I can use like if I'm doing a food review or something and I need like a good tripod that can bend. And then it came to me, I'm like, a Gorilla Pod. Like, why have I never thought of that? Hey Joe, how are you, buddy? How close is the canned how close is the canned Skyline chili to the one at the restaurant? I found out they sell the cans in my area and want to try it. Okay. This is not the first time someone's asked me this question. Get a can, right? This is what I recommend. Get a can of the Skyline. And it's good if you do this. And you don't have to, but it's going to be a little runny if you don't. Get a can of the Skyline chili and then get you about a pound of ground beef. Fry up the ground beef, drain the grease, put the Skyline chili in and just kind of let it simmer for a while. Then it's fantastic. Then it'll be really good. But if you don't want to do the ground beef, the restaurant's better. I'm not going to lie to you. I mean, just you pretty much got to eat it right away. One thing I will say is that Skyline is not very good reheated. So you want to eat it. You want to make sure you're able to eat it that day. I'm not too sure with the canned and the hamburger that I've done before. That might be good reheated. But I know if you get it from the restaurant, which I could probably hit a golf ball to the closest Skyline, like right down. That's part of the reason we move here. We have UDF ice cream across the street and Skyline on the same side of the street. So we can just walk. It's great. Yeah, you got to try it though, man. Try it. It's delicious. DJI, what's up, Nate? How are you, buddy? Yum. Yes. Delicious. Kenny says, I'm cooking Campbell's chunky chili as we speak. That sounds great. I love Campbell's. I like the chunky versions of anything, really. I don't think I've had a bad one, except for the split pea. I'm not really. I know a few people like it. I'm not real big on the split pea stuff. They make a chicken corn chowder mix of the chunky Campbell's. Man, that is delicious. And the chicken and dumplings one really isn't that good. The dumplings they make, I don't know, they're real. I don't know how to say it. They're real mushy. They're not like real dumplings. Story says, great chatting. Keep up the great work. Gotta head out. All right, buddy. Well, have a good night. Thanks for joining in, man. Say hi to the family. DJI says, hit the thumbs up, guys. Yes. Give us the big thumb. We really appreciate it. Hey, something really cool today. My buddy Jason with PFAM5, he was messaging me this morning that anybody could get the not anybody. I think you got to have a certain amount of watch hours and a community to get the community tab so you can do posts on YouTube. Well, they just sent me an email saying that I can do that now. So that's pretty awesome. So you guys probably be seeing a lot of polls. It's funny though. I kind of put polls in my videos. Like when I did the Halloween thing, it's like, well, what's your favorite? Oh, by the way, Halloween Michael Myers wins. Everybody voted Halloween, the original, as their favorite Halloween movie. I kind of knew that that's what it would be. And there were some good runner ups, you know. One that I really enjoy was Silent Hill. If you've never seen Silent Hill, it's great. Or House on Haunted Hill. That's a good one too. But yeah, there's the community tab. You know, it's cool. Whenever you see like a poll on YouTube, that's what it is, or like a post or something. Kind of like Facebook on YouTube, I think. Kenny says Halloween is my ringtone this month. I'm really looking forward. Halloween Kills has gotten great reviews as far as a sequel to the 2018 movie Halloween. I liked it. I know a lot of people didn't care for it. I thought it was really good. We've gotten to that point where we can't make remakes anymore. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a sequel and completely erase the remakes and the sequels and follow up after the first movie. It was a little confusing at first, but when you figure out the math in it all, it kind of makes sense. Mr. Dave Hoffman, how are you, buddy? Hey, Danny, been down here in Gatlinburg. I have to catch up on your videos when I get back. That's awesome, man. Hey, I hope you're having a good time, man. What have you guys done down there so far? I'm sure a lot of stuff. I was watching, I know you know PT Adventures, man. He does those like drives and stuff. They look like they've been pretty crowded. Well, at least last weekend they were. I can't wait to get down to Gatlinburg. I hope we can go down there for a few days during the Christmas time. I know Jess hates driving when there's bad weather. I don't mind. It doesn't really bother me. As long as it's not crazy. I know when we drove, because we drove to Florida last December and the entire state of Tennessee was snow covered. And she's still coming back from that traumatization. So I have a video coming out tomorrow. It's just another everyday vlog. We're the more exciting things coming out probably Sunday and Monday. That's usually when, in my opinion, our best videos come out because we travel and do things. But I know a lot of people have been wanting to do, wanting us. A lot of you guys love the daily vlogs, and we love doing them for you. And we appreciate everybody watching and getting involved. It's a lot of fun. I talk to Jess about this all the time. She's maybe not as comfortable as sharing her life story as much as I am. Hence why I'm in here and she's out there. But it's a lot of fun. We've been really enjoying it. Amos, what's up, buddy? How are you? What are you guys doing tonight? Hopefully taking your lady out to a nice meal. You need to get back on your gaming stuff, Amos. Also, if you're just joining, don't forget to give us a big like. Also, if you guys are enjoying our videos and you haven't subscribed, which I'm sure most of you or all of you already have in here, but if you haven't, subscribe to our channel. We're trying to make it big. Mr. Rick, how are you, buddy? Rick and the Patrick Show. What have you guys been up to? Dave says everything. Ooh, ATV rides. Man, that sounds like fun. Cades Cove. Roaring Fork, walking the strip, people watch. I just love this area. Man, I know. I could live down there. Me and Jess, always talk about maybe buying like a little piece of land down near Gatlinburg because you can't buy in Gatlinburg because it costs too much. But it would be nice to have, a little strip of land to where we could, build something like a little cabin or something. Maybe rent it out. Show our story. Hey, quick question. I just noticed that you have a community tab. Congrats. Yes, man. I just got it today. I got an email from YouTube. They sent me a an email that said I can now do the community tab, which is cool. I mean, I like doing polls and stuff. I may still just keep that to the videos though, because I think that's more interesting. But yeah, I'm gonna mess with it some. See how it is. Story says that's what we did 2 years ago. What's that? What'd you guys do? Um, it's cool to post stuff and everything. I think you got to kind of treat it like Facebook. It's good to advertise too. I think I don't know much about it. Buddy of mine was telling me about it this morning, so I don't know if he got it on his channel or not. He'll probably join here later. You guys know him, PFAM5. Oh yeah, man, moved to Tennessee. Yeah, I mean, I'd love to live there for a couple reasons. One, it's not too far away from our family and friends, so we can come back. And then, it's just such an awesome area. It's so beautiful. The air's clean. I can make some awesome videos every day instead of shopping videos. I love my shopping videos. I love doing all that stuff. But it would be so much fun to just go, it would be nice to be like in a more resort type area. Like, I don't know, after doing Disney so much, I don't know if that's really something that I would like to do every day. I know you have your Disney vloggers and your Universal Studio vloggers, and it would be fun, but that heat down there, man, I'll tell you what, I mean, you could peel the sweat off your skin. It got so hot. I love Florida, but I love Florida because I'm only down there 2 weeks at a time. I need the cooler weather. The story says, I thought that it was only for 1,000 subs, no state tax. Oh, I didn't know that about the state tax. That's cool. Yeah, so I have double the watch time that you need to be eligible for the partner program. And they sent me, like, it said 8,000 something hours of watch time, 95,000 views. I don't know. I don't know. And it said that I was over 500 subscribers. So I don't know if all that together was what opened it up for me. Um, I've had people send me messages and stuff. I do need to kind of incorporate the whole subscriber thing into the channel. I have thousands of people watching, but it's kind of like me. Like, if you think about it, when I go and watch a YouTube channel, if I really like them or something, yeah, I'll subscribe. If it's something that's not being mentioned, though, I might forget. And I think a lot of people do that because I have a lot of the same people that are watching the same videos that are just not subscribed. And it's like, that's okay. I mean, I'm happy that people are just watching. But I think I do need to maybe somewhere in the beginning kind of just slide it in there like, hey, you want to see more of these awesome videos? Hit that little red button that should say followers instead of subscribers. Because a lot of people think they got to pay for something. Like my dad was like, well, I don't have to pay for it, do I? And I'm like, who cares if you did? But no, it's free. Subscribing is free. I've always say this, that YouTube should put it in there like click the star or click following or something like Facebook in a way. I don't know. It's something that's a lot of people think that you don't that you have to pay for it. That's not it at all. Our story says Gallenberg is packed with vloggers. Yes, it is. It's awesome. Congrats, you've earned it. Oh, I appreciate that, man. I really appreciate that. You can always just put a GIF on the video. Yeah, I need to mess around with it some. Like I've told you guys before, it's hard for me to really fit it in there. I managed to fit it in yesterday's video. It was more toward the end. I basically just said, "Hey, if you like what you see here, subscribe down below." I don't know. I feel like I'm asking for something, and I don't like asking for anything. I'm one of them Christmas givers. I don't care to receive anything, but I love giving gifts. Does that make sense? Hey, Brittany, having fun with Jess in there? As long as you don't have me on the big screen in there, we're good. Oh, man. I just noticed the pumpkin behind me. Let me turn him on. If he works, he wasn't working the other day. Oh, there he goes. Make that a little darker so you guys can see him there. Oh. It's kind of creepy. They are chilling. Finally gave her birthday present. Better late than never. Dr. J says, I do really have to run. Just wanted to congratulate y'all on this achievement. Thank you very much, buddy. Thank you. It's like every week we're hitting a new achievement, When I still can't believe it. When I look down, and I don't check it a lot. I don't check a lot of this stuff because I don't, I'm not like one of them people that sit there and check my subscribers all the time or my viewers or watch time or any of that stuff. It reminds me on my phone. It'll come up when I've hit the next achievement. It's like every week. It's like it's getting more and more and more. We've had 15,000 views in the last like 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. And I couldn't believe that. I'm like, man, it took me 5 months to get that many views when we first started. So, like, for smaller YouTubers, for people on here watching right now that are struggling or just started, it's just a long process. It's it takes a while to get it out there to a lot of people. A lot of interaction too. Like I've met a lot of you guys through other people's channels and meeting some of you in person and we got some new subscribers this week that we met at Kings Island last weekend, and a lot from the Cincinnati Zoo, which was a lot of fun. Rick says, have a great night. Talk to you later. All right, buddy. Enjoy your Star Trek shows. Tell Patrick I said hello. Spaceman, what's up, buddy? How are you? Just chewing the fat. Probably talking too much. This is why I wish Jess was in here a lot. Well, I wouldn't have to talk so much. She could talk. I don't think I caught you on our last video there, Spaceman. What's your favorite Halloween movie? What I should have said was, what's everybody's favorite Halloween movie that isn't Halloween? Yeah, it seems like a lot of fun, Dave. I love riding on ATVs. And we like people watching. That is something that's a little underrated, I think. We did a video when we were down at the Strip, Gatlinburg, and I did the moonshine tasting thing, and I don't drink much, so when I finished all those, I was a little tipsy, and we just sat for like an hour, and I literally just filmed people just walking around saying hi. Spaceman says left turn. I don't think I've seen that one. I don't know. People mentioned a lot of Halloween movies that I've never seen. I'd have to go back and look at them. One of them was the Halloween Tree or something. Somebody mentioned that. There's a couple other ones too. I'll tell you what, there's another one too. If you guys get a chance, it's streaming on some platform right now. It might be Roku. I think it's on Roku. It's called Dark Night of the Scarecrow. If you've never seen that, it's an older movie, but it is creepy. It's not blood and guts and stuff like that. It's just I don't want to say nothing because I don't want to spoil it or anything. But it's called Dark Night of the Scarecrow, and it's streaming on Roku. So if you have Roku, or if you find it on another streaming service, it's a great movie. You should check it out. It's really good. It is kind of cool. Like, I'm glad I didn't have to do anything with this community tab to make it work. Oh, I guess Dave Furman's not going to be with us. He's at Micro Center getting another computer monitor. I'll tell you what, I wish I was rolling in the dough like that guy. For those of you just joined, though, I hope that this little device helps me out somewhat. Today, I went back to Target and I bought the GorillaPod thing, which it's really nice. And I was trying to figure out why it's so expensive and why, because they have a lot of knockoff brands that are really cheap. And I was looking videos and like people were showing like they break after like a week, and the one I got, it's expensive, but hopefully last a while. Evan Costello Meet Frankenstein. I love that movie, man. That's great. That's one I haven't seen in years. I think my brother, that was one of his favorite Halloween movies. I think he might actually have that on DVD. But with all the streaming services we got, I'm sure we can find something for something. What is your favorite streaming service? I feel like Netflix has gone out the window. I was looking through Netflix the other day and I'm like, there's just nothing on here that I like except for older shows that I've already watched before. I know one that I'm really getting into is HBO Max. I know it's a little more expensive, but you got all the old blockbuster movies. They got great shows coming out. Hulu, if any of you guys have Hulu, check out that show, Only Murders in the Building. Me and Jess have been watching that. Excuse me. It's got Steve Martin in it and Martin Short. The first show, I was like, maybe this isn't something we like. And then right at the end, I was like, oh, okay, kind of catches you to the next show, the next episode. And then it's been great ever since. Some new shows take a show or two to get you into it. You know what I mean? But it's called Only Murders in the Building. Check it out. I said left turn, but meant wrong turn. I am old. Yeah, I don't know. I've heard of it. I thought I heard of it when you said left turn. I must have been thinking wrong turn too. Wrong turn in the brain. There's a lot. This time again, he says HBO Max. I was typing it as you spoke it. I just watched all the Harry Potters on it. I know. Excuse me. Yeah, I saw the Harry Potters come back on. Jess has been watching them religiously. And it's on Sci-Fi. So it's funny. It's like each week I feel like a new network picks up the Harry Potter movies. Like I could have sworn it was just on USA, and then it was on TNT. Now it's on Sci-Fi. Now it's on HBO Max. It's a Harry Potter life. I love HBO Max though. It's got all, you guys know I am a DC fan. I love all the DC comics, Superman, Batman. Those not Marvel. I love Marvel too, which is all on Disney Plus. And honestly, yeah, I don't know. Between Disney Plus and HBO Max, Disney Plus might win with me. They've got The Mandalorian. They've got all the Star Wars, all the Marvel. I don't know. Spaceman says, Foreigner is in concert tonight in my area. Would you like to have gone? Well, yeah, man. Jeez, why aren't you there? I love Foreigner. I'm a big classic rock guy. Anybody who's seen any of my little guitar short videos probably knows that. All right. Well, kind of just wanted to leave this as an open chat tonight, guys. I really didn't have none. I figured we just talk about Halloween stuff, sit and shoot the breeze. No tickets, no money. Ah, it stinks, man. It's probably not cheap either. She's in the living room with her sister and her boyfriend. They're celebrating Jessica's birthday that was like a month ago. Now, we haven't been able to get in touch with anybody. Well, no, not that, but I mean, we've been so busy doing things, haven't really had the time. I'm trying to help my mom. So, okay, I'll share a story with you. So, my mom has been renting a house for the last 10 years. Great landlord, really nice guy. And ended up selling the house. He called my mom and said, he wanted to give her first dibs on it, but she didn't want to buy the house because it needs a lot of work and he was wanting a lot of money. And anyway, long story short, he's given her like 60 days. Well, there is nothing to rent around here. Nothing. I mean, people are not moving. The housing market is it's a seller's market right now. So people aren't renting homes. They're just selling them left and right. So I've been having to, search around trying to find places. I mean, she's about to move into an apartment that she doesn't want to really move into. And it's just it's been crazy. It's been crazy these last few weeks. And I just can't believe there's nowhere to rent. And she's close to retirement, so she's thinking about buying a condo maybe here in the next year or two. And she was hoping to get to that point, but I couldn't believe this guy just sold this house like that. And yeah, that's where a lot of my time's been going, trying to find her somewhere to go. Problem is she has a cat. And it's like no apartments want anybody with an animal. And I'm like, this is a fat, lazy cat. He is 13 years old. He is like Garfield. He sleeps and eats. That's all he does. He's a great cat. He's a great cat. Actually, if you want to see what he looks like, I did a video on him. It's called Rambo the Destroyer. His name's Rambo, by the way. Oh, man. So we're hoping to go to Kings Island tomorrow. We're planning on, I believe I am. I know we have a couple of you who looks like you're lining up to go on the 23rd of October. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try and get up there on the 23rd too, so that I can meet a couple of you guys. So if anybody is around the Cincinnati area or would like to go to Kings Island, we're not allowed to formally call it a meet and greet. Come to find out, we can't have I can't sponsor a group to come and hang out with my channel at like Kings Island. However, we come up there as friends and just hang out and eat snacks and, whatever. It'd be a lot of fun. But I can't have like a large gathering, you know what I mean? So if it does happen to be a lot of people, which is fine, but we just kind of have to be on the move. We can't like gather up in like a horde of like 50 people or something. I mean, if that was the case and a lot of people wanted to meet up or something, that would be cool. We would just have to go to a different location. Spaceman, Danno got to run. Take care, buddy. You too, man. Have a good night, buddy. I was hoping Barry, I don't know if Barry's getting on tonight or, oh man, there was a game that Old Grave, you guys know him. He sent me a message for a game and wanted to play World of Tanks. And you guys out there play World of Tanks? It's a free game on Xbox. It's a lot of fun. But I didn't want to give my gamer tag, online here on the channel. But if anybody plays that game or Xbox One, let me know. Because it would be awesome to play with you guys. I think we're going to go for about maybe another 15, 20 minutes. Like I said, we're going to cut out a little early tonight because we're going to watch Halloween Kills. We are just going to go ahead and do it on the Peacock, I guess. It's cheap. If there's anything good to say about like the streaming and with movies and stuff like that now, A lot of movies that are coming out in the theater are also coming out on streaming services at the same time. So if you don't want to go to the theater, like probably what we're going to do is spend $10 or whatever it is for Peacock for the premium for the month. And then, I don't know if we'll keep it. Do any of you guys out there have the Peacock premium? I'm not, I don't know. Like we have so many streaming services and we have cable. So it's like, I almost feel like if we get another streaming service, then we should cancel the cable because we're just going to have too much. It's like we got too much TV as it is and we don't watch half of it. And honestly, other than Harry Potter movies, I don't think Jess really watches much on HBO Max. I'm usually the only one that watches it, after she goes to bed or something. I'll put on a DC movie or something. Buckeye Bob, what's up, buddy? How are you? Yeah, and I know a lot of people are probably going to come on here at 8 o'clock. Probably didn't see the message. I know I had to put it at 7 tonight, so I hope that people aren't too upset about that. So now that I have the community post thing, though, what I'll do is if I know I'm going to be going on Friday night at 7, then I'll use that. That's what I could use that for. I'll put a community post thing on Facebook letting all you guys know the day before, instead of just when I put in the link to the live show. That way, you guys have a little bit more of a notice. It was kind of a last minute thing. Trapper, hey buddy. Sorry I missed a lot of streams. It's hard to wait out. That's okay, buddy. Glad you're here now. I bet you're excited, all the Halloween stuff. Buckeye Bob, good enjoying a vacation in Myrtle Beach with my wife. Man, that sounds like fun. I've never been to Myrtle Beach, man. Never. I need to go. Jess has been. She says it's great. Every time we plan any vacation, it seems to be either Gatlinburg or Florida. So we need to squeeze that one in, though. I've heard Myrtle Beach has been really packed. Well, a couple weeks ago they were. A friend of mine who lives down there was telling me about it. He hates it. It's funny. Like all these people who live near these awesome places, like take my aunt, for example. She lives 10 minutes away from the Gulf down in Florida. They never go to the beach, ever. Never go to the beach. We went there last year and we went to stay with them for a couple days. And they're like, oh, we ain't been to the beach in a couple years. I'm like, you're 10 minutes from the beach. And that's what it is when you live next door, it's like you've had your fill, I guess. And knowing that it's there, I think is part of it too. Kenny says it's nice to have you to listen to while I'm alone in the apartment. All. Well, I'm glad I can keep you entertained there, Guinea. Trapper says I had a long week at school and I'm happy it's finally over. I bet, buddy. I took a math test today in variable substitution and I got 90%. All right. All right. Learning your algebra. Which you'll probably never use in life, but you know what? It's good to get an A. No, it's good to know. All math's good to know. I shouldn't say that, I guess. Even though I don't know anybody that has a job that needs no algebra. Unless you're an engineer. Trapper says, oh yeah, speaking of which, me and my friend Logan are seeing the new Halloween movie the following Friday. So next Friday, yeah, we're going to watch it tonight, I think, on Peacock. I am all about going to the movie theater. Sitting here talking about it, I'm kind of upset because really the whole reason why I wanted to do the live show early tonight was so that we could go to the theater. But like the showings are off and stuff, and it's like we got to get up early tomorrow, and it just didn't work out right. Some of the movie theaters, like especially with everything going on now, they can change their times on the movies, like at any time. Like if they don't sell any tickets for one show, well, obviously they're not going to play that show. They're going to put in a different movie that they have set up, like maybe the new Venom movie or whichever they're selling more tickets to. They can interchange the movies, And that's what they got to do so they don't take a loss. I'm surprised. And I don't want to, knock on wood because I want the movie theater to stay around, but I am surprised that they are even open. Kenny says, I haven't been to the beach in years either. We're planning to go sometime soon. Yeah, you guys got to, especially living in Florida. You guys, you're not that far from where you are, close to Ponderosa there. So you're like what, like maybe an hour drive to either side, hour to the Atlantic, hour to Siesta Key or something. Or no, I guess that'd be like Tampa or something. I don't know. I love the Gulf. We never go to the Atlantic side. The Gulf is so much nicer. It's beautiful. The water's warm. It's gorgeous. Trapper says, I saw F9 and Free Guy in the theater at my local AMC, and it was great. I want to see Free Guy. Free Guy looks like a good movie. I've never gotten into the Fast and the Furious movies. I saw the first one, and I don't think I've seen any of the other ones. I'm not real big on them. Trapper says, I wish I saw it in the theater, but I was only 9. Which movie are you talking about? That you were 9. The Halloween movie? Furman Family Adventures. Hey, buddy. How are you? Did you get your monitor? Oh, it. Okay. I wish I saw it in the theater. Kenny says we're going to see the new James Bond. Oh, yeah, that's another good one. Man, movies are cranking out. Yeah, I want to see that too. I love movie theaters. My dad and I used to go all the time. Yes, it's about an hour's drive to the beach either way. I love Clearwater. Clearwater is beautiful. I love Clearwater. I remember driving by this one area. I can't tell you where it was, but I know it was in Clearwater. And these dolphins were like, it was like two dolphins and then 2 other dolphins. Like they were swimming in a pack. And man, it was gorgeous. It was like a perfect. People were parasailing. And the water was just beautiful. You can see why they call it Clearwater. Trapper says, do I wear contacts? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Can you tell? Can you see the blue? I need to get some new glasses. That's what I need to do. What happened to your other monitor, Dave? You go out on you? So yeah, Dave, I've come to the decision that I'm not gonna get a camera right now. I have a couple things that I'm working on. I just bought a new GorillaPod, which is still expensive. I paid like $60 for that thing, and I was showing Jess. I'm like, they told me that if it wasn't something that I could use, that I could bring it back within 30 days. So I was like, okay, well, I'll pay the $60. If it's not working to the way I like it, then I'll take it back and get my money back. I thought $60 for a GorillaPod was pretty expensive, but it is a Joby and it has like a little stabilizer key thing, which is pretty interesting. And I do show a lot of it in the video tomorrow. But what's nice about it is that I can get a good stretch for things. It's got the nice bendy like arms and stuff. So if I'm doing like a food review, I can set it down and have it like locked in place. And it's nice, and it's heavy duty. Like you can tell, it's steel, like the steel bearings on the inside. Like it's hard to get it to go, and it's not like any of the cheaper brands. I did a lot of research yesterday because I was like, you know what, this phone does a great job. It's got a great camera, 48 megapixel, wide 8 megapixel depth sensor. I mean, it's got a lot of good stuff in it. The problem that I've had with it is the stabilization in the phone is not that good. So it's like I needed a way to where I can have everything in focus, have it far enough to where it's not trying to autofocus constantly, and be able to keep it steady. And I think it's going to work. Furman says, just adding. Just adding. What do you mean? Oh, I go on for so long, I forgot what I even said. Trevor says, I don't know if you noticed, but I changed my PFP to a guy snoring. Your profile picture? No, I didn't notice. That's pretty funny. Oh, I noticed now. Yeah, that's funny. Can't believe 2011 was 10 years ago. I don't know if you saw it, but I liked the Diary of a Wimpy Kid movies. Uh, yeah. I never saw a full one of those movies, but from what I did see, they're cute. They're pretty funny. However, Dave, when I do get a camera, eventually it probably will be that Z7 I. I've done so much research, and it just seems like everything's simple in one little package. And I appreciate you sending me the links to those cameras. One of them obviously is in Europe. So I don't know how well that'll go. Jeff is going live in 12 minutes. Okay. Well, I guess you have to moderate over there. Nah, I'll probably be on here in a few minutes. I'm gonna well, I mean it depends on what we're doing. We've kind of like Fridays are kind of like, we say things we're going to do and then we do something, something different. I really want to watch Halloween Kills. Trapper says it really is reliable, especially for me since I'm in middle school. What's reliable? Guinea says my dad and I saw The Matrix 17 times. I'll tell you what, I probably saw it 2 or 3 times. One the most I've ever seen, and I'm not even sure how many times I went to see it. It was probably well, it was Jurassic Park. I saw Jurassic Park in the theater. I don't know how many times. My aunt up north in Dayton, she took me and my brother and her son, my cousin, to we went to like one of those $2 theaters back then. They don't have those anymore, but we saw Jurassic Park and they were letting everybody who had just seen it, because they were staying open late and they didn't have many people. So they were saying anybody who wanted to watch it again could just come back in and watch it for free. We literally watched it twice, back to back. It was awesome. I love that movie. DGI says I'll try to do both if you're on. You're good, man. You're good. Yeah, we're probably gonna be getting off here in about, I don't know. I told Jess I'd stay on till about 8. If a lot of people got on, I'd probably carry it till about 8:15, But yeah, it's almost time to get that popcorn ready, because I'm feeling the Michael Myers. What's your favorite movie, Halloween movie, Trapper? Really relatable, especially for me since I'm in middle school. Oh, okay, the Wimpy Kid movies. That's cool, buddy. I know you told me I needed to see one of these Halloween movies. I can't remember which one it was, man. Or I don't know if it's a Halloween movie. It's like a horror movie. I haven't really watched any movies. We've been watching those shows. We watched the Only Murders in the Building on Hulu. I love that show. You guys know that I am all about the music, right? You know, uh, you put like a Marvel movie with the epic music and you put that together and it's amazing. You have to have the good music. That's part of the reason why Halloween is one of my favorite movies, because you have the dun 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 dun. It goes with the movie. When you hear that music, he's there somewhere. You don't know where, right? Because they'll turn ahead. I don't know if you guys ever notice. I try to do that some in my filming, to where I have something behind me, and then in another scene, maybe in like 5 minutes, you'll notice that I'll have that same object in a different position with the camera, just to have it in the background to see who noticed. A lot of people won't notice that stuff. Maybe I should point it out more, but I always hope to find it in the comments. And I don't know. I try to make it so smooth that it's not very noticeable. You know, I'm I'm trying to be creative. I'm just guessing, but I think you like Reese's. Where's the Reese cups? Of course, I like Reese's. Who doesn't like Reese's? Oboro Nakamura. What's your favorite disgusting sandwich? Well, first of all, welcome to the channel. Thanks for joining in. Oboro, am I saying that right? What's my favorite disgusting sandwich? I don't know. That's a good question. I don't really eat a sandwich that's disgusting. So why do you think I like Reese's there, Trapper? Do I have a big Reese cup in here somewhere? What's your favorite disgusting sandwich? Well, I don't know what makes it disgusting if it's something that I like at all. What's yours? Joking, my favorite sandwich. uh, hmm. I don't know. I like there's a sandwich at a place down the street from here. Now it's called the Bengal. It's named after the Bengals, the Cincinnati Bengals. And it's called the Bengal sandwich. It's hot ham, Swiss cheese, applewood smoked bacon, lettuce, tomato, mayonnaise. I mean, it is the whole package. That's probably my favorite sandwich of all time. That's delicious. That's a good question. Because I love to eat. Well, guys, I hate to jump off here early and everything. Will I visit Charleston, South Carolina? Maybe someday. Someday I'm down. You know, we travel. We love to travel. We were just talking about maybe going down to Myrtle Beach here at some point. It'd be a lot of fun. I've never been to Myrtle Beach. I've never been down that side of the East Coast, so I would love to go check a lot of that stuff out. Charleston ain't too far from Myrtle Beach, is it? All right, DJI. Have a good night, buddy. I'll jump on Jeff's here in a little while. As long I'm pretty sure we probably won't start the movie till like 8:30, but we're gonna get the snacks, popcorn, all the good stuff ready for a new Michael Myers movie. I'm excited. Can you tell? About a 2-hour drive. Okay. Not as close as I thought, but still not too far. Buckeye Bob, I just got done eating a King Club at McAllister's Deli. Oh man, that is great. I love McAllister's. As a matter of fact, I almost did another vlog at McAllister's because the one video I did there got a lot of views and people were wanting to see different things. That's the thing. And this is what I like about this because I can go back in the video. I can see what everybody was talking about of what sandwich I should try. I might actually try that, the King Club. So I think somebody, that might have been you that mentioned that. But I love McAllister's. It's different. Tasty sandwiches, you know, fresh ingredients. You get a lot, you know, it's not the cheapest, but you get a lot of food for what you pay for. Hey Angie. Hey, how are you? I know it's just now 8 o'clock and everything. I set it up for 7 o'clock tonight. We've been on for an hour already. And I apologize for that. However, I do want to say before we get off here, I have the new community post tab. So what I'm going to do, if it's not going to be at 8 o'clock, I'm going to put in the community post like Thursday night to let everybody know if it's going to be on at 7. Because I knew this would happen. I knew a lot of people would probably get on at 8, thinking it was at 8. I did put in the view or in the live show preview thing that it was at 7, but I know most people don't. I never pay attention to them. I just always think like I know, like Jeff and Marie, they're going on here in a minute. Usually they're on at 7:30, so they change theirs too. But I will let you know, everybody know in the future. It was cool to get the community post thing from YouTube. I don't really know how I was able to get it. They had, because I guess I had double the watch time, over 500 subscribers, or almost 100,000 views. So I really don't know which. They sent me an email that had all that stuff in it. So I guess they just like what I'm doing. So now I can put posts on YouTube like Facebook. I think everybody should be allowed to do that. I don't know why they have a limit on that. DGI says, stay away from Asheville. Yeah, I know. I watched Jeff and Marie's videos. Scott says, see you, neighbor. See you, buddy. Trevor says, what's your favorite Skittles and Starburst? Purple. DJI, I love the King Club. Yeah, I'm gonna try that one. Hit like. Yeah, guys. Yeah, hit like. Hit the thumbs up. Hey, Journey Awaits, another awesome YouTube channel. Check them out. I hate to. I know everybody probably thought we were going on at 8 o'clock tonight. I actually put 7 o'clock because we had to get off. We got some things we're doing. Gonna hang out with the family for a minute. They're all in there, so I gotta go. But I really appreciate you guys coming on. And next week it'll probably be 8 o'clock. We got the community post tab now. I will let everybody know what the time is Thursday night, so you guys know. Most of the time it's going to be at 8 o'clock. I'll tell you that right now. We just got other things going on right now. Thank you all so much for joining. It's been a lot of fun. Great Friday discussion. Sorry, Reggie and Cheryl. What? Chapter, okay, I'm going to bed. Hope you enjoy the new Halloween. Thanks, buddy. Thank you. I won't spoil anything either. I don't spoil stuff. Journey waits. Okay, you're forgiven. All right, Angie. Have a great evening. Yeah, we'll let you guys know. Let's count on 8 o'clock next Friday, tomorrow, unless I put it in a post. I really appreciate you guys joining. I got to fly. You all have a great night. Burrow, will you watch MHA3? MHA3. Not sure what it is. All things Andrew. Hey, buddy. Andrew, we're getting off, man. I know. I'm sorry. It's 8 o'clock, but we put it for 7 tonight. It will be 8 o'clock next Friday. Yeah, sorry, guys. I got to get going. I knew this would happen. I'm sorry. But we'll be on next Friday at 8 o'clock. Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you next week. Well, actually, no, we'll see you tomorrow morning because I got an awesome video coming out. Got a new toy you guys can see. Did a little shopping. We're going to be going to Kings Island. It's going to be a great weekend. Y'all have a great night. Always remember, the adventure is out there.